Hi, and welcome to today's latest edition of KBC's Client Video Testimonial. Today, we have a special treat for all of you, as I want to introduce someone who KBC has been working with for quite some time now. On the call with me is David. Hey, David.
Hey, Chris, good to see you.
Likewise, I appreciate you taking the time out. We won't take too much of your time here, but just want to ask you a few questions about you, your company, and KBC's relationship with you all. So first, can you briefly introduce yourself and Reelgood for those who may not be familiar with your company?
Yeah, my name is David. I'm the founder of a company called Reelgood. We're both a consuming streaming guide app, as well as we're kind of the data layer that powers a lot of the where content is available data across Google and a lot of other tech companies.
So how did Reelgood start working with KBC?
Yeah, it was a friend of mine who's a fellow founder. He'd been a serial founder. He recommended you all, and especially someone that's been through it a few times. It's like that's someone's advice that I trusted, because he's obviously worked with a bunch of different financial firms, and he recommended you all. So his recommendation went a long way. And then I remember Deepika and the rest of the team came to the office. I met them. And then that was, I don't know, 8 years ago.
So as you look on, like, Reelgood's growth over the years and, your relationship with KBC in particular, like, what impact has KBC had on, like, your operations or just your business in general?
I'd say the biggest thing is you all have carried the mental load for me, which has been really nice. When it comes to all things financial, it's been really nice to I just feel like I don't have to worry about that. I feel like it's in capable hands. And that ranges from everything, whether it's getting our books together, handling our payroll, forecasting, M&A things we've done. It's always been nice to just, like, whenever something financial comes at the company, I just know I can just email you guys and it's basically taken care of from there.
So how would you describe, like, your working relationship with our team?
Yeah, I think well on multiple fronts. One, I mean, I just like the model, even from a financial standpoint too, of, you're up for different levels of tasks. There's different billing against that. And, like, that flexibility has been really helpful. Having the team approach has just worked well, where I sort of know who to go to for different different tasks that need to get done at this point. Yeah, working with the team over time, it's been great that they've just handled everything soup to nuts. So whether it's being taxes, again, M&A, payroll issues, global payroll, all different things, company restructuring, I feel like the team from working together for a long time, like, knows the business and knows me, and we kind of have a good just natural rhythm going together. But then it's also just so nice that I know I can go lean on the team when any myriad of crazy financial thing comes up. I'm never stressed about it. I just know I can pass it off to the team and move on with the other stuff that I need to focus on.
So then what would you say, like, as an add-on to that, like, to other companies who might be considering working with KBC?
Whether you have a limited understanding of kind of the financials of your business, or you're pretty in depth, which I had a background working on my CPA. So I've seen that the team is really good at explaining if there's subject matter that I don't fully understand, helping explain it to me in a way that I can simply understand and then make the right strategic decision. And then when there's stuff that I do understand deeply and I want to kind of go deep on a certain financial thing, the team's always been able to dive deep with me where I've wanted to. Yeah, I would highly recommend working with KongBasile. Like I said, it's just that whole line of my business is just a piece I don't have to worry about because of the team that I've worked with.
So last question, just as far as, like, you and Reelgood, like, what are next steps for you guys?
Yeah, it's cliche to say, but, like, the whole industry shift around AI is kind of a big new horizon for us. We luckily are close to signing our first big AI customer and hoping there's more on that horizon. So seeing a whole new use case for our data and a whole new vertical is kind of like the new horizon for us, and something I'm really excited about.
And again, David, thank you so much for your time. Again, we greatly appreciate the partnership and hope to be working with you for many more years.
Of course. Thank you, Chris.
All right. Talk soon.